This is I'm telling you, right? So don't get into this one now. I didn't explain you because now this is an object. For this object, we will be having the method. So now this particular method doing so this will confuse you. As of now, what you can understand is it's a singleton object. So the singleton object takes the value into the other object. I know it confuses you. Now what you can understand is now I executed. I mean, I kept it here, right? Okay.
Yes.
Now I'm trying to see now till this line it executed. 38th line is enter the score.
Yes.
So 30th line. Now what I'm trying to do, I'm giving the value. Okay. So it was going for the next line, get that particular object value.
Okay.
And then store into this one.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it went to this value and then it printed that 1000. Went into the next line, get that value and then store into this line. You understand till here, that would be enough. Because when we talk about objects, then you'll understand more about this one. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So now I'll get this. Still here, we got it. Okay. If you don't understand the complete syntax of this one, I told you, right, until unless you know the creation of objects, you may not understand this one. You can do that. So once we created the object, then you can understand all these things why we have done on this. Okay. Now coming back here, the scanner function we have been given it, and then here we have been come for this particular thing. So now I seen it. I declared 3 variables, and now let's see. So let's write the code. Now what I did it, I'm just trying to remove this all to Control D. Control D. See, I have because when you write the code, when we see that one, you should love your code. So it should be clean, neat, and it should be understandable by everyone. So I don't even do the code reviews, because if I do the code review, the people will suffer like anything. So the code review means following the standards, whether you are following the appropriate standards or not. So I'll not even do it, because I really don't like the people who are writing the code, because it should follow the standards. Now, whatever the thing, it should be very clean, neat to read the code. So that's the reason I have this habit of removing the things and then unwanted lines and all. So you need to bear with me on this. Okay, coming back to here. Now, this line, we have been written the code. This is what the first variable I have been given, second variable I have been given, third variable I have been given it. Okay, so there is no confusions, right? Now, what I'll try to do here. Okay, so now here we have it, right? So now let's take first simple if condition. Okay, in simple if condition, I say that whatever the score you given less than the passing score, means if I'm getting below this one, then I say that here I'll say that Chris failed. Okay, now if he means if this particular score lies, now if you see here, this is means this particular student score. Okay, this student score is greater than 45. Okay, if it is greater than 45, then I can say that okay, greater than this, then passed. Let's hide something today. Passed. Yeah, I don't know what's the problem. I'm typing here, it was not okay. Today passed. Okay, now just give some emotion over here. Okay, hooray, passed. Now another condition, here I can say that just passed. Now let's go back with another condition, so saying that if else. Now I wanted to have this condition back here. If student score is greater than this and okay, this is less than this one. Okay. See now why I was getting error. What I need to do now?
Braces.
That's it. Braces. So if you see here, because we have been given the logical and, so when you're combining this, it should know that for what it need to combine. You can combine other conditions also. So as of now, I'm just trying to combine this one. So now what would be the statement here? Okay. Past in second. I say that second division. Okay. So now I can have one more condition also. See, now I just wanted to make this one for you to have more and more clauses and then see how this if else works. So that's what my major intention is. Okay. Now, if you see here, it is going then first division. I can keep this one. This, remove this one. Now, I'll say that. Okay. OMG first division. Now, the last one have here also I can keep a condition. Okay, so that I can see that int score is greater than or equal to this one, then I'll be keeping it. It's going to be. So now what's the problem? Here I'm not keeping the right braces. Okay. Now what I need to do? So here I need to print that. I'll be printing here with this. Be saying that distinction. Below. Okay, so now I'll just write this one and then else. So now if any of this one is not there, else. I'll be saying,
not attended the
I wanted to keep this one here. Jumped without attending the exam. Okay, so now this is what we have been written. So if you see here, it's very simple. Actually you can write it within a simple logic, but I made it complex to read you or to let you know how this if else works in different ways. So now if you see here now, yeah.
if the passing score is 59, does it execute 46th line or 48th line, sir? Because it both are greater than int passing score.
No.
No.
Now we will see it. See, now whatever parameters you wanted to give, you will give it and we'll try it out.
Oh,
Now we can change the conditions. According to the conditions, we will change that one. Now, first of all, understand the code. Okay. Now the code is passing score is 45, first division is 60, and distinction is 80. You understand it, right? Now, first of all, what I wanted to do here, whether it means below 40, if I'm giving it the value, then it is failed. It should print me this statement. And if the score is greater than 60, then it is score is greater than 45, then it is just passed. Then if it is score is between 45 and then 60, so now this is 45 and 60, between this one, then it is second division, right? You got it, right? So now second division. Now if the score is greater than 60, then it is first division, or greater than or equal to, right? So I need to keep greater than or equal to 60, then it is first division. Now if it is greater than or equal to 80, then it is distinction. And if it is else, he jumped without writing the exam. So now this is how we will be writing it, right? So now let's execute this program and then see it. So now I'll just try all. Okay. Now the scores, let me give first. So F11, and now I need to enter the score, right? I give 30. Now what it need to be print? What it will be printing me?
This is
Failed.
failed.
That's it.
Failed.
Press failed. Now we got this answer. Now once again I'll try to execute. So now when I executing it, I have given 45. Now what it need to print me?
Just passed.
Passing.
Hooray, just pass.
Hooray, just pass.
Nothing, sir, because we didn't give the condition equals to.
Okay, any other answers? Any other answer?
Else condition.
Else conditions. Jump to.
Yes.
Any other answers? This is what the answer. So it is default, it will comes to this and then it will execute. Why?
Equal to is
Equal
not.
to is not.
Equal to 45.
Like, if all the conditions are not satisfied, then it goes to the else.
Awesome. So now you need to understand that it will check for this condition, it will check for this condition, it checks for this condition, this condition, this condition and all. If any of the condition is not satisfied, all conditions are false, then it will jump to this. You know, right? If it will check, first it will check this line, this condition is true or false, not matched. Then it will go to this condition, not matched. Then it will go to this condition. Now this is a logical operator. First it will validate this condition, not matched, then it will not validate. If it is matching, then it will go here. Then it will go to this condition, and then it will go to this condition, and then it will fail. This is how it would be happened. Now, as this all conditions failed, it went into this one. Got it? Now, let me, if I given here, see greater than or equal to, now what it will print me?
Hooray, just passed.
So now if you see here, now if I given 45, that's it. Very simple. See, always the you feel that a biggest blunders, biggest problem in the code will sort out with one small comma and equal to. Mark my word, when you're writing your code, you will get a biggest bug because of smallest error. A smallest condition, one small condition, if you kept wrong, greater than or less than, greater than equal to, less than or equal to. If you keep this small condition wrong, the program will not execute. It will directly jump out and then it will create you a bug. Always remember conditions, loopings, operators, now strings which you learned, these are very basic and these are very, very core important for any language. See, actually, I'm not working in Java. I'm working in Python. So currently, completely after a very long time, I actually usually I not give the Java trainings. I give it for Molali. So this time I wanted to take because I'm completely forgetting this. So now with a small syntax errors, small syntax mistakes, you can rectify. But if you're given a small logical mistakes, you can't even get it. And always you remember that every programmer and every coder will not remember all the syntaxes at one point of time. See, if we need to work in multiple languages, and I need to work on C#, Python, Java. We need to work on VB scripting, Java scripting. When you're jumping on this one, it is a little bit hard to remember the syntax. It's okay. That's the reason we have all the Stack Overflows in the Google. See, even before, when I wanted to implement the scanner function, I just take that particular piece of code and how to implement. I just take in the code and then paste it, right? So always you have that leverage, but always you remember that how the logic should be written. For a coder, the most important thing you need to remember is the logic, and make possible testing on your code. So that is what the unit testing, right? Now you have written the code and then I have given 45. See, now according to this, what it need to be printed just past, but why it didn't print it? I just missed the equal to. So these are the things which we need to look at it. So now if you see here also we have the passing score. So now what here I need to do, I don't want to waste the time. That's the reason I'm directly giving the answer. So here I need to give it as here equal to. Here I should give equal to. And can I give here equal to?
No, sir.
No, sir.
We have already given it in the 50.
So now we shouldn't give it over here because even that is not fair. See, till 59, if I get it is a second division only, right? It will not take for the first division. 59 is also a second division. If it is equal to 60, then it is first division. So now if I given this one, and then if I enter the score, so now I wanted to give 59, then you see it. Why?
Sir, because it executed the condition in the 47th line.
Okay, so it is greater than passing score. Yes, so, it condition is passed over here.
Yes.
Okay, so it because 45. If you see here, the condition what we have been given, so it should be greater than 45. We have been given the condition it is 40 greater than 45 and equal to 45. So now till 60 it is there, right? So till 60, so that it will pass over here. So that's the reason it didn't even come to this particular condition itself. You got the point, right? So now here I make, see now this condition and this condition both are same. You've seen it. This condition are same. Right? That's the reason it executed here itself. If it comes to till here, then it would be probably executing it. If I commented this one, you will be
instead of that we are giving just equal to that.
Only then I can have the condition for 45, right?
Yeah.
So now if I given it, then this only print me 45. If I giving greater than 45 to 60, okay, that is also fine. We can do it. Now if I see, if I given 45, now what it will print to me? What it will print me now?
Just pass.
Now if I executed now, if I given it for 46, now what it will print me?
Passed with second division.
Passed with the second division. So now if I executed with this 59, it will give me the same. Okay, so always you remember that the conditions are really, really important. Now, if I given this one with 60, then
first division.
It gives me the first division. And if I given with the 70,
that also first division. First division.
So now if I given 79,
that also be
first
division.
First division.
So if I given it 80,
distinction.
Passed with distinction.
Equal to.
because I didn't given the end condition. So now it is greater. This condition is true, right? Always. So here also I need to do the same thing. Just
and condition.
I can keep an and condition and do it, or else I just wanted to make it so that if I wanted to give this one, so then what I'll need to do. So if I given it 80, it will go for this. Now this condition, if even if I given from 60 to 80 any value, it will print me this distinction only, because I didn't have, this is a starting condition and end condition I didn't given it. So I need to give greater than, less than, so that I didn't given it, so that it will execute it. Now it will come over here. If any of these conditions is not satisfied, then it will go to this one. So now if I go for this, so now if I given 111, okay, because here the condition is greater than this, right? So now here what I need to see now, ending
And
condition is, I need to keep an and condition and say that the score should be less than 100. If I given in such a way so that it can help me. So score should less than 100. Okay. So having braces here and braces here. So now here, even if you wanted, I can keep this particular condition so that you can avoid the confusion.
less than or equal to.
So here I'll be keeping here less than here 80, because here from 80 here it starts, right? So now here I keep an 80, and then here I'll keep then greater than or equal to and less than 80. Now you give any logic, it will work.
So for that 53 line, less than or equal to 100, right? The condition will be.
So probably means because even someone people score 100 out of 100.
100 of 100.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So this is how you need to write your script. So see now how many times we have been changed. When you test that one with the probable conditions, you will might know what are the different issues you'll be getting it. See, jumped out of the exam because any of the condition is not satisfied. Now you see it. So now I given it a 79. Oh my God, passed with the first division. Now any condition it will see. Now the basic problem is developers will not test with all these particular probabilities. That is where there would be buggy code. Now what is your responsibility? You need to test with all these particular scenarios. So that is what the tester's major job. Now whatever the code they have written in the application, whether it was going through all these particular if else statements, all these conditions, we need to verify it, right? So this is the job of the tester. Here, now you've seen it, right? How many mistakes we have been done. Now the different possibilities they have been missed. See now, the same way, even they will be also doing it, right? That's not a bigger mistakes, smaller things. So this is how you need to validate the things. Got it? Any questions over here? And actually, this is usually if conditions and statements, they will take maximum 5 to 10 minutes. We spend 1 hour of time, but I hope this is very clear for you. And always remember, we've seen it where the people will do the mistakes also. So especially in writing the conditions, giving greater than, less than conditions. These things are very simple, but it yields to more bigger bugs, complex bugs. Understanding this logic itself, it will be taking a longer time. So if you written very clear code, these are the things, see now my variable, how we have been defined it. And if you follow this standard, it is very easy for people to debug it. Okay, so when you write your code, after seeing your code, you should love it. If you're not doing that, then there is no point. If you self you're not able to like the code, then you'll not, means anyone else how they can like this. Definitely it is not possible, right? So okay, it's already 11 o'clock. So go back and then practice with this